the second week of January. So I don't think I can say Happy New Year anymore. Yeah, welcome. My name is Tiffany Jacob, and this is Homeschool Economics. I am calling this week 12B. Next week, when we get back into our mainstay curriculum, it will be week 13. So my husband and I got to have a mini afternoon date, which is probably the first date we've had in 3 years. So that was something. So we went downtown to just kind of fool around, and so he told some jokes and did some things like that. It was a lot of fun.
Once upon a time, there was a crow who was sitting and doing nothing. The rabbit saw him, and rabbit decided, oh, I can also sit and do nothing. But then a fox came and ate him. What's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is, you don't sit and do nothing unless you are up high.
Okay. Sometime in there, the kids and I got to play a little planet game. Now, these planet games were available at Chick-fil-A some time ago, so they're probably not available anymore, but we held on to this little paper game with these little paper dice. They started asking about planets, and since we're studying some things around like planet Earth, I thought the game was appropriate. So they started learning a little bit more about the solar system and things like that through this little game, or maybe find some details on it and leave it in the links below. We got to do some counting with planets too, with stars and things like that, so that was kind of applicable and made it easy for them to transition into doing some sort of math work. And so as we've gotten back into our routine for ALE, for our alternative learning program, they are doing things consistently in like math and reading and writing, and the things that are gonna be important to keep up with. And we start our mainstay next week, and so I'm hoping they're able to just kind of flow right back into it. Along with that, we did. I'm looking to do something with the house. I want to paint and do some decorations, and so they got some insight on that, and they got to be able to help me a little bit with shopping for paint and just picking out colors, and I let them pick their own special color. Not that we're going to do anything with it, but they can kind of see part of the process when we get started painting the house. I found it interesting one day, and they were looking to spell a word, and I caught them as I was making pancakes talking to Alexa and asking her to spell the word hot dog. And so I thought that was interesting, and she did, and she spelled it, and they're just kind of using their tools around them when mommy's not available. We found a bug in the house, and one of the things that I immediately did was look for our nature book, because I couldn't tell what kind of bug it was, and I'm freaked out a lot by bugs anyway, so I want to know exactly what it is so I can get to the bottom of what it is. And I showed it to Samuel, and I showed it to my oldest, and he said, it looks like a beetle. And so we started looking through the book for every single beetle to see what kind of beetle it looked and closely resembled. And so that was just a good opportunity to find a bug and to really kind of dig into what kind of bug it is. They also had time to go to the skate park. Now, my husband took them once, but there was a lot of big kids there. But during the day, it gives them an opportunity because it's empty. It's pretty much empty. Nobody's there. They can go, and they can go without fear of getting like hurt or bumping into somebody or anything like that. So that's what we did this week. Also, I will do a video about reading. I would love to know some of your guys' thoughts and feedback about that next time. But as far as asking Alexa how to spell words, if you have any comments or experience anything like that in your own homeschooling or just teaching your kids to read at home, yeah, drop a comment. I'd love to know if that was like a normal encounter. Okay, thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.